Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today we're in a new filming location. I'm trying to switch it up from my bedroom because I thought the background was looking a little cluttered. I have this really cool like travel mural behind me, but you can't really see it anyways. This is like my office room, but the futon's made into a bed right now. Anyways, that's not important. Today's video is very exciting. We're going to be going over my Amazon travel wish list. It's super exciting because in less than a year, I'm going to be leaving Canada for good and just traveling full-time with just my carry-on bag. So I'm trying to do a bunch of research into things I'm going to be needing to make that transition as smooth as possible. So this is the list I've created on Amazon and I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So yeah, before I talk too long, we're just going to get right started in the video. It's going to be differently set up than usual. You'll see in a sec. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you my Amazon list. So I have it pulled up right here, which is what you're seeing on the screen. So we're just going to jump right into it before I talk for way too long. Okay, so the first thing is just an idea. It's something that I've been looking for on Amazon, but I think I'm going to get it elsewhere, which is why I added it as an idea. I want to make my own custom first aid kit because based off the research I've been doing, I haven't been finding a ton of good things on Amazon. So I want to get like my own little pouch from like Walmart or like the dollar store or something and fill it with things that I'm going to be needing. Like everyone makes fun of me when I say this, but I'm abnormally allergic to mosquito bites. And so I need like good mosquito bite, after bite stuff, and I need band-aids, and we'll need like some disinfectant wipes for COVID, backup mask for COVID, hand sanitizer, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to really compile my own first aid kit because I think it's really good and you make sure that you're getting everything that you want in there. The next thing is a travel wallet. This is not something that I had when we went to Europe, and it's something that I think I'm going to need for longer term travel, and I also think it is pretty useful just for travel in general. We're going to be bringing all of our cards with us, so that's like our social insurance cards and our birth certificates and that sort of thing. So if we get a wallet like this, you can see there's a ton of pockets that you can keep those sort of cards. Your Alberta Health, your blood donation card, all of that can go in there, all the originals, plus your passport. This one buttons closed too, so everything's super safe and secure. And there's also a little zipper pocket. So this is my favorite that I found. It comes with a ton of different colors too, which I think is really cool. Anyways, moving on, I found another option for the travel wallet. This one's RFID blocking as well. I just kind of like the look of the other one, but this one's definitely more masculine looking. Another thing I added to this list was only for the purpose of this video because I already actually have them, are these toothbrush covers. You heard me talk about this before. My travel toothbrush, the one that like flips in on itself, got disgusting. And so I've been using these toothbrush covers for all the rest of the trips I've been doing since we've been back, and they work super, super well. So I highly recommend. All right, the next one is this jewelry box. So this is not something I brought with me on my original trip to Europe because we weren't going for very long. But since I'm leaving for good, I thought that I might as well invest in this little jewelry box. So I have a set of gold jewelry that I wear and I have a set of silver jewelry that I wear. And this little box will just be able to keep everything nice and together. I saw this on TikTok. And then I just read some reviews, and this is the one that I added to my Amazon list, but I like that it has the spots for the necklaces and the rings, and I don't have my ears pierced, so where they have earrings, I'll probably just put bracelets and necklaces. Okay, and then the next is this really cool backpack. Okay, so this isn't necessarily in mind for my like final trip, but I think it's a really cool, and I'm going to pick it up. It's a great travel bag. It looks like it would be great for overnights. I've read reviews of this seller too, and I read all the, look, there's 161 reviews. It looks so cool. So look at this. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and it's got a bunch of different pockets. So it's got a padded laptop sleeve. It's got a spot for your clothes. It opens all the way up, and then see that you've got your phone in there and like kind of a paper holder area. And then where is the one where they show you that they put shoes in it? Oh yeah, and then it's got shoes in the bottom. So anyways, I think this would be a great little overnight bag that I'm definitely gonna order as soon as I finish doing this video. Okay, next is a toiletry kit. So when I went to Europe, I used the toiletry kit that came with my packing cubes because it was small. And then I decided that I didn't like the setup because things were too organized and everything was getting wet. So I found this one, and the reviews said that it's a little smaller than they hoped, which made me really happy because I need things to be small. So in this, I'm planning on putting all of my toiletry stuff and then all of my makeup as well. I'm really going to be cutting down, and I'll show you how I'm doing that because it's further down in the list. but I really like the looks of this toiletry kit. I think in this square down here, the really bottom one, is where I'll put things like my shampoos. I'm planning on dyeing my hair back to brown, so I won't bring purple shampoo. My shampoos, my conditioners, all that kind of stuff in my squeeze bottles that you'll see. And then I can put my makeup brushes and any sort of prescription creams up here, and then the makeup up there. So I am in love with this toiletry kit. I was as soon as I saw it. Okay, next is travel tubes. So I've talked about travel containers before, and I have gotten a few questions in my comments about travel containers. These plastic ones right here are super hard to get the product out of. It's the same like kind of container that they use in hotels too, for the little travel shampoos they give you, and it's just so hard to squeeze the stuff out of it. So instead, I was reading reviews and watching a bunch of videos, and everyone's recommending using these silicone tubes, which I had some for my shampoo and conditioner, and it was so much easier to get my actual shampoo out rather than the purple shampoo that I put in that plastic container. So I found a few that I read the reviews and seem really good. Originally, I was thinking that I was just going to buy the ones below, but then I found this one, and it comes with 3 of these larger size containers. So I was thinking shampoo, conditioner, maybe body wash, but I'm not too picky about the body washes. In this smaller one here though, I was thinking my face cream was so hard to get out of the container that I didn't need as much as I needed shampoo, so I would put that in this small one. And then it comes with these 2 twisty containers, and I thought those would be great for putting things like my hair oil or my prescription cream. And then maybe in this extra big bottle, I'll put my sunscreen. So it's kind of really up to you based off of how many toiletries you're bringing. But the biggest tip is that you really need to get those silicone containers, because I can vouch for the fact that the plastic ones are so hard to get the product out of. And it didn't even cross my mind when I left. So another thing I've been thinking in terms of toiletry kits is to get a TSA approved clear toiletry kit. I added this to my list before I fell in love with that toiletry kit that I showed you earlier, but I think that it would make the process a lot easier going through the airport if you had one of these clear cases. So I added this in here just in case any of you like this idea. Again, I think it's a great idea. It just, I need a bigger toiletry kit than that. But when I added this, I was thinking you put all of those liquids, like the silicone bottles and everything, would just stay in there, and then you don't need to be messing around with those plastic bags at TSA. Okay, getting into the makeup. So I found this 4-in-1 portable makeup brush. I want to preface this by saying that I don't really wear that much makeup to begin with. Really all I wear is like concealer, bronzer, blush, and then I'll like curl my eyelashes and sometimes do my eyebrows and a highlighter. So I really liked this kit because I'll show you the picture. Everything packs into this one brush. So I brought so many brushes with me when we went to Europe the first time, and it just took up so much room. My makeup took up way too much room, and I didn't have that much of it to begin with. So I really like the idea that all of this packs into the fluffy blending brush, which is kind of the size of one of the brushes that I brought. So it comes with this fluffy brush that I'll be able to use for my bronzer and this fluffy brush that I'll be able to use for my bronzer and my blush. And it also comes with the a few eyeshadow brushes. This bigger brush I think I could probably use for highlighter. I honestly probably won't bring the mirror with me, but it comes in the kit. Okay, so lastly in the toiletry makeup kind of section are these stackable containers. So I saw this company on TikTok called Subtle, I believe it is, and they do these stackable makeup stacks. But I'm like super particular about the makeup that I wear, so I wanted to try to recreate that myself, and I found these stackable containers that you can put your makeup products into. I'm still kind of formulating this in my mind, so once I like finalize it, I'll probably do a video on it, but I use a lot of cream products, so I was thinking it'd be super easy to transfer them out of those bulkier containers into these smaller ones, and then just use your finger to kind of apply it to your face like I usually do, and then blend it out with a brush. Yeah, that's just going to decrease so much space because like I said, my makeup kit was way too big. Okay, getting into kind of the more artsy supplies, because I am leaving and because I do so much like art stuff, I decided that I wanted to bring pencil crayons and paints with me like I did when we went to Europe, but I just didn't have a very good system for it. So I found this might be my favorite thing in the whole list. I found this like craft organizing kit. And I just think it would fit so nicely into my bag. And it has these removable pouches, so you can put your pencil crayons in there. You can put your, obviously not scissors because you're traveling, but like papers for my bullet journal, washi tapes for my bullet journal. I'll put my paints in there. I'll put my paints in there. I'll put the paint brushes in there, that sort of thing. So like you can see here, it's so cute. It comes in a bunch of different colors and it's relatively small, so it's going to slide right in my bag. Like I've said in other videos, I love things being organized and having their spots. So just like the idea of opening my bag up and everything having their little compartments. I'm so excited. The next thing I found were these oil-based colored pencils. I think they're really cool. Again, this is something that you can kind of get anywhere, but I read the reviews for these ones and they seem really nice. I like the fact that it came in this storage container because I can store them like that while I'm at home. But like I said, I'm going to transfer them into that little case that I found. Okay, now getting into some like hair accessories. Actually, I'll show you the, sorry, it's getting a little disorganized at the end. I found this watercolor paint set. So I brought watercolors with me when I went to Europe, but the container they originally came in was kind of bulky. So like an hour before we left for the airport, I took the paints out in like their little flimsy plastic tray and just like put it in my bag because I was getting stressed. But this lies flat and I think it'll fit right into that, again, that container that I showed you, which is why I added it to the list because I really want to do watercolor painting. I love watercolor paints. Okay, 2 hair accessories. I love putting my hair in claw clips. I have it in a claw clip right now, but I destroy my claw clips. So I read the reviews on these ones and I love the style of them. And they seem a little bit more sturdy than the ones that I got from Walmart that I brought with me to Europe. So I just want to invest in some good claw clips. I think they're great for just pulling your hair back. Plus they look nice. I wore it out like this to Italian dinners and everything was great. So I love claw clips and I love this variety pack here. And then the last sort of hair thing is these silk or these satin scrunchies. They're smaller, they're like hair tie sized, but hair ties are super bad for your hair and they rip them out, especially when you're putting your hair up into a ponytail a lot, which is something that I did. So I've been meaning to get satin hair ties for a while and I saw these and I read the reviews and they seemed great. So I added them to the list because it'll just be great to be able to throw my hair in a ponytail or tie my hair up in braids. And that is the last thing on the list. My Amazon glitches, I don't know if it's only mine, but like it repeats the list again. I don't know why it does that. So that is the end of this list. I really wanted to try to show you things that were unique and weren't repetitive. Also, I do a very specific kind of traveling with Carson. We pack very, very lightly. So these are really only the essentials. And I put so much research into formulating this list because this isn't just for a video. Like I am going to buy these things for when I travel. So yeah, I hope this video had some value to you. And yeah, keep following along because we'll be prepping this whole time. I'm going into my last year of university and then we're out of here. So subscribe if you haven't already and stay tuned for that journey. Let me know if you like the new filming location. I think the lighting's worse. It's like a little bit more dark, but I need to find a new setup because I love making YouTube videos. Yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. I post every Thursday and the last vlog is coming out on May 17th of our Europe trip. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.